Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today's project is a very simple but I think pretty striking and effective gift box. You can see the lid here has got these lovely stars embossed on it that slides off. You can fit a lot of things inside there, a lot of goodies. I thought it would be perfect for sort of bath goodies. Little bottle of some special bath oil in there would go down very well, decorated with these really cute little Santas. I just think it's a really simple but really pretty little box. So should we get on and see how we made it? So we're going to start with a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This measures 8.5 centimeters by 8.5 inches by 7 inches. All of the dimensions will be on my blog as always, so do pop over and check those out. We're going to start by scoring at the long side, so the 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score it, very easy to remember, 2, 4 and 6 inches. I'm going to turn it round and we're going to score it then on the short side at 2 inches. Okay, move that to one side, and I've now got a piece of real red cardstock, and this measures just a fraction bigger than 6 inches, so about 6 1/16 of an inch. And we are going to score this on all four sides at 2 inches. So score it at 2 inches, turn it round, score it at 2 inches, turn it round, score it at 2 inches and turn it round, and last time at 2 inches. Okay, that is our scoring done, very straightforward. Now we're just going to add that interest onto the lid, and this is the stars embossing folder. It's going to bring in a big shot. We need to use it on this first tab of our, this is the old platform that I'm using, but we need to use it on the first tab. And what you will see, first thing, is that the textured embossing folder is smaller than the cardstock. So what we are going to do is pop it in, and one of those, sorry you can't see, can you? One of those score lines there, we want to line that up with the edge of our embossing folder, so that means that we can then put it through and do just this little bit, and we will get still get a beautiful image. Actually, if we fold it over, oh, it's stuck a little bit. Okay, put that in, and then fold that over like this, and then pop it through. I need to go back, I think, and do that a little bit again. Oh, pop that through. Just going to push it back through because the first bit wasn't on the bottom plate, so that won't have embossed. So I'm just going to go back through like that. Pop that out, and we can see that most of the cardstock here has lovely embossed, but we've got this strip here. So we're going to do it in the reverse. So pop that through. Line it up with the end of our embossing folder, the edge of our embossing folder, there we go. And then if we fold the cardstock round the embossing folder this time and put it through again, we'll just emboss that little last strip. Okay, pop that out, and we can see there that the whole of the cardstock is now beautifully embossed. Okay, so let's put the big shot to one side and we'll get on with making our box. So we just score and burnish the last of our score lines on the lid. There we go. Find our scissors, and what we're gonna do to build this is cut up one of those score lines to the middle, rotate it 90 degrees and cut up again, rotate it and cut up again, and rotate it and cut up again. Okay, this just means we won't get two bulky sides and one and two that are not bulky when we fold it up. They'll all be of equal thickness, so just slightly notching out all of those corners that we've just made. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then to build this up, we're just going to use a fuse, and I'm just going to put a bit of fuse on the underside of each of these flaps anybody else use fuse perfectly when they're crafting at home, and then as soon as they come to demonstrate it, it stops working. So just putting that on the underside of all 4 of those flaps. Okay. And fold up there, stick that down. That one up. That one up there, and then last one there. Okay, so that is our beautifully embossed lid. So to make up our box, we are going to just do that very similarly. So just fold and burnish the score lines. Oh, and I've missed a score line when I folded it. Sorry. Oh, so where are we supposed to do these score lines? Long at 2, 4, 6 and at 8 inches. Sorry, I forgot the 8. I wrote 8 down, but I don't know why I didn't see that. So 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches when you score along. Okay. So just fold that one lastly. Of course you need that one. How is it going to fold up otherwise? Okay, and then we are going to trim off that little M bit of the last score line that we've just done, and then we're just going to go up these 4. You can see how this is going to come together super easily. There we go. This one we're going to keep whole, so the one that's sort of 3 away from the little edge flap, but the other ones we are just going to notch out ever so slightly. Ooh. Okay, then let's fold this up. So we're going to just put a bit of fuse on here and here, and then we can fold the box up. Fold it round, and then this bit fuse on the other side. There we go. Fold that up, and I forgot fuse on here as well. Oh, I'm not doing very well on this video, am I? Think we should start again? Maybe not. Let's just crack on. So firstly you should have put fuse along this strip here. I can get it in. There we go. So that you want to close up the box first. That's why I was thinking I was making it more difficult. So fuse along there and seal that side of the box up, and then fold up your base. That will make it nice and square. So our lid then just pops over like that. Did I save it? Did I pull it back well enough? Let's see. Okay, and then we are ready to decorate it. So to decorate it, we are going to use the lovely Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set. Sorry, I just had to pause there. My husband had taken the children out so I could get on with some videos, and I heard them coming back, so I had to rush out and say, shh, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. So I think I was saying we were going to decorate it using the Cookie Cutter Christmas, and we're going to use this little Santa man. So I've already mounted him on a block, and I have some archival basic black ink. My format, as we are doing for the polymer stamping, and let us take a bit of Whisper White, give him a really good ink up, and then we're just going to stamp him down. How cute is he? And then I've also got a little pom-pom that goes on the top of his head. I'm going to stamp that separately just over there. Okay, now let's colour him in. I'm going to use my real red marker. I love the fact that Stampin' Up are allowing us at the moment to buy these in 2-packs, because I bought this 2-pack, and I am sold, to be honest, to use this end. I just love being able to just colour in the matching colours. I think I'm going to use the brush end for a bit of speediness. I love being able to colour in my little stamps the same colour as the cardstock and the ink. So I'm going to definitely be buying the full set. I think they've sold me on them. And I must admit I was quite sceptical for a little while. to the point of these markers, but in a minute you will see the problem I have. Now I have markers in a few colours but not all of them, so let's just finish colouring him in. A little bit of red under his belt, and then his trouser legs are also red, aren't they? Okay, so what I want to do is colour him in, but I want to be able to do some black. And that is why we are using a Crayola My First marker pen, because this is the only black marker that we have in our house. So I had to raid Eva's toy box. Let's do this before she comes back, because she is a little bit possessive. So I need to get this done before she sees that I've borrowed it. But I will very soon be buying the Stampin' Up markers, so this will hopefully be the last time I have this problem. And they may be made for little children, but they're not made for big grown-up crafting hands. Oh, and his belt. Let's do his belt in black as well. Middle of his belt. There we go. Okay, so there's our little centre man coloured in. Got the matching punch, and remember you can buy the stamp set and the punch together and save 10% on the price of both, which is a pretty good bargain. Punch him out. Okay, and there we see him. And then I'm just going to use one of these circles down here to punch out his little pom-pom. Going to get quite a few bits here, so just make sure you catch the bit that you want, which of course I said I was going to do, and then somehow seem to have managed to have lost it. Oh, it's still in the punch. There we go. So there's my centre and his little pom-pom. And what I have here is 3 that I prepared earlier, and I've just noticed I haven't coloured in the middle of their belt buckles. So let's do that as well as you can with a Crayola marker. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pop his pom-pom on his hat using a little half of the edge of a dimensional. Okay. Pop that on there. Cute. How cute are they? So as I said, I did that 4 times. We are going to use this gorgeous ribbon. This is beautiful ribbon. This is the stitched edged ribbon in real red, and it is just the most gorgeous, luxurious ribbon you could ever imagine. Just makes any project you are making instantly much more fabulous. And I'm going to find a glue dot. Now Eva was playing with my glue dots, so they're all really unravelled. I got one there. There we go. So I've got a glue dot on the end of my ribbon. Just going to start, let's see how high we want to go. There's a centre, we want it to go behind him, so about there. I'm just going to wrap that round the box. Just slip it off there. Another glue dot, which have fallen on the floor because they're all unravelled. Children and craft rooms should never mix, but I don't really have a craft room, I have a craft corner, so it's a bit harder to keep the children out. There we go. Oh, you didn't see it, I did it off camera, silly. So I've just glued down the other edge, and then all I need to do is get my dimensionals on the back of my centres. We can just go round and stick these down over the ribbon. Whoop. Get him straight. It's a bit of a drunken Santa, but I suppose after all the brandy they're supposed to drink on Christmas Eve, it's not a surprise that Santa might be a little bit tipsy and a little bit uneven. Here we go, last 2. There we go, pop him there. And our very last one. And there we go. So there is our very cute, very simple, but very effective Santa Claus gift box. I hope you like the project. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch, and I hope to see you watching again soon. Bye bye!